Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our celebration worship today. I'd like to start off by inviting you all to join all of us. As you can see, we've got all the staff, you can see their names up there. Celebrate the good news of Jesus Christ. Thanks be to God. Now, before I start this morning's awards, I'd like us to think about being thankful for those who've been good neighbours in your class and at school, but also in our own neighbourhoods. There are lots of people out there at the moment who are doing a fantastic job for their neighbours and their friends, and just making sure everybody's keeping okay. And I think it's really good that our communities are all coming together where we can to help. What I'd like you to do is to think about, and later on we're going to do a prayer, which I'm going to show you the symbols, and I'd like you all to join in with later on if you could. And these hands were made for kindness. My heart was made for love. My words speak with compassion. My eyes give me a chance to make a difference, to help someone. And so everyone knows that they belong and no one feels alone. We'll do that at the end, and maybe you can join in with me. The awards this morning, then we'll go straight over to those because I know that's what you're really waiting for, learning awards. So this morning in RG, I have got Ali for completing all of his activities with enthusiasm and immersing himself in our space topic this term. In RH, Imogen for working really hard on her home learning and approaching all activities with a positive attitude. 1A, Evie for persevering with her learning even when it's been tricky. 1B, Sebastian for putting in a fantastic effort to his home learning. 2G, Imogen for producing some amazing home learning and always giving 100%. 2S, Jessica for also putting 100% into her learning and producing some fantastic work on Seesaw. Summer H for always giving 100%. Tilly K has been a real credit to herself. Good listening and concentration have resulted in lots of improvement. 4H, Nathaniel for consistently working hard with his online learning. He always puts in maximum effort. 5H, Evan for great work on the ancient Greeks, especially your brilliant clay pot. It was amazing. I had a look at those through the door. They were really good, and the children were fantastic, moulding all the pots in lovely shapes. 5R, Lily Holden for challenging herself and beginning to use sign language and sharing it with everybody. 6, I've got Kanan Thompson, who's challenged himself during home learning of fractions, and Holly May for trying really hard in all areas of the curriculum. So they're all the learning awards today. So let's give them all a big round of applause, please. Let's hear the claps going right the way around the school, even though I can't hear them today. I'm sure Mrs. Love can. Okay, we're at the Values Awards. So our Values Awards today, I've got RG, Eric, has trusted himself by working independently with his learning this week. RH, Alice, has shown endurance for consistently working hard with all her learning. 1A, Emilio, for showing endurance and persevering now he's reading more tricky books. 1B, Annie, for showing friendship to everyone in her new bubble. 2G, Mason, has always shown endurance and is always working hard. 2S, Jemima, for consistently working hard with her home learning this week and producing some excellent work. I've got one here. It says, Mr. Taylor, for having a go at the Year 3 Irish dance, Michael Flatley style. I'm trying to imagine that. Sorry, Mr. T. I just read that. Gracie C for trying her best all week and producing some fantastic work. 3T Cameron T has turned into someone who can be really trusted to make good decisions. 4H Poppy for persevering even when the home learning's tricky, so well done. Connor Berry has shown endurance this week in English, writing in detail independently about Pandora and Prometheus. We are very impressed. 5R Edison for determination in home learning and conquering division. Six, year 6, I've got Eden Grace, who's shown endurance in her literacy by varying her sentence structures this week. So they're all the awards I have on my sheets at the moment. However, I have got a couple of staff ones. So I'd also like to say a special thank you to Mrs. Savage for uploading all of the worships when I send them to her, and she does them very quickly for me. Miss Howard and Mr. Fenner for seamlessly taking on different classes. And special mention, all of the parents at home for homeschooling. Thank you. But also that includes all of our staff, because when they're at home, not actually in school, many of them are homeschooling, uploading lots of work and making sure that all your children have their wonderful feedback. So a big, big thank you to all of them, because they're doing a double job, as many of you are as parents as well. So thank you to all of you. I'm going to go, let's give those all a big round of applause first, please. Let's see if we can get that ripple going right the way around the school. Well done, all of you. That's fabulous. Now, reading awards now. I've got for 250,000 words, Alfie, 6M, Emily in 6M, Freddie in 4DC, Esme in 4F, Gracie in 4DC, and Lara in 3T. For 100,000 words, I have Daniel in 3C, Jessica in 2S, Marley in 2G, and Caden in 2S. 50,000 words, Izzy in 3T, and for 10,000 words, Amelie in 1B and Sophie 1A. So well done to those. I've still got a few more. 500,000 words, Cameron in 5H, Eden Grace in 6H, Gracie in 6M, and Emma in 4F. And I have one millionaire, Beatrice M in 5R. Well done, all of you. That's tremendous reading. Keep up the reading, please. It's really important that you read every single day. Well done, all of you. And finally, I haven't got the award here with me. However, you all know what it looks like. And it goes this week to the highest reading of 60 minutes per day. And I'm going to go right from the top, because it's not year 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. But it is a year 1 class, which is quite amazing because it's the highest read of 60 minutes per day. That's pretty good going. It's a lot of reading. That goes to 1A. So 1A, fantastic. Well done, all of you. That's brilliant. Okay, now, as I said at the beginning, our theme today is being thankful about neighbours. We started the week off with the story of the Good Samaritan. And a thought for you today is, I wonder if doing a small thing to help someone still counts. The answer on here, of course, is yes. All those small things makes a really big difference. People feel loved and wanted when you show kindness towards them. That is why Jesus told us the story. We can all be the Good Samaritan, and we can all be helped by a Good Samaritan. So I'd like you to join me now in the prayer, but using the actions. So, these hands were made for kindness. My heart was made for love. My words speak my compassion. My eyes see a chance for me to make a difference to someone. And so everyone, they knows they belong, and no one feels alone. Amen. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm going to close our celebration worship today with "We take the good news into our world and let us go in peace."